So in case you guys haven't heard yet, the Ghost of Hope tweeted yesterday that the Call of Duty for 2027 would be by Sledgehammer Games and it would not be Advanced Warfare. Instead, it would be a new sub-franchise set during the modern era. We talked about that yesterday. And honestly, I thought that the reception for this news would be a little bit more positive. At least I thought that the positivity would outweigh maybe the negativity, or I wouldn't even say negativity, but the pushback on it. And I was really excited to hear about this news. The only thing that I didn't like about this particular news that was that the Ghost of Hope said that there would be a focus on karate kicks and karate chops in the gameplay because they wanted to focus on martial arts a little bit more heavily. I don't know how that would work in a first-person shooter like Call of Duty. Are we going to be able to get close to a character and then press square X circle and kick them, punch them, and body slam them? Like, I don't know what that means, or does it just mean a finishing move? It could mean a lot of things. I think obviously the closer we get to the date, the more information we'll get. But honestly, besides that part, the news wasn't all that bad. I thought it was really good. And the reason that I thought it was good is because in the past we've talked about Call of Duty doing more with the modern setting. And I don't think that Modern Warfare is the only franchise or the only games that can tackle modern things in Call of Duty. I don't believe that, and to be honest, I don't really like that because Modern Warfare is one of my favorite series in all of Call of Duty. And it's not like they have that many. They have Modern Warfare, Black Ops, Ghost, Advanced Warfare, Vanguard, the World War II ones. So when I think about modern war, the modern war that's going on now, or things that have been going on in recent years, or maybe even new conflicts that they could make up set during the modern era, that's something that I like. And I like that because of the guns they can use. I like that because of the technology that they're able to use. It's not super advanced, but it's also not old. I like it because of the customization that it could allow. I like it because of the units that could be involved. I like it a lot. I like that type of aesthetic, I suppose, or that type of vibe in a video game, especially when it comes to Call of Duty. I think when you're able to tag current things, it makes it feel so cool, so good. Now, Sean Sullivan, who's a friend of the channel here, he made a comment, I think today or a few hours ago on the previous video, where he mentioned that he would like for Sledgehammer Games to concentrate on games that are period pieces, to go back in time a little bit more, like maybe World War II, the Cold War stuff, and maybe tackle something new, something completely different, but just a little bit more in the past because it would give it a different feeling. And I do like that idea as well, but something that he said that was very, very interesting is that sometimes Call of Duty has concentrated in the past on just a regular soldier reporting for the Call of Duty. And I thought that was really, really interesting and very, very true. Maybe Call of Duty 2027 is going to be set right in the modern time and whatnot, but maybe it's just a regular unit of soldiers doing regular missions or operations and stuff. Maybe there's no elite unit, maybe there's no special forces, maybe it's just regular soldiers that are out there risking their lives doing things that they're told to do, right? And maybe that's a way to go. And I found that very, very interesting. But I think I also wanted to talk a little bit here about some of the negative things that you guys do have to say about this. It seemed like a lot of you guys thought we'd be getting Ghost 2 and Advanced Warfare 2. It seemed like a lot of you guys wanted that. And me being excited for it being a new sub-franchise doesn't mean that I didn't want Advanced Warfare 2. Of course I wanted Advanced Warfare 2. I mean, you guys have heard me talk about it so much. I love Troy Baker's performance. I love the world. I mean, it's a great campaign. But I don't know, it just felt to me that the longer we got away from it, the harder it is to get those games. And looking at how Call of Duty recast everybody from their older games, I just didn't think it'd be good news. I thought, if we get Advanced Warfare 2, the same guys aren't coming back. The same characters are not coming back. And I don't even want it at that point. If you're going to start something new, just start something brand new with some new characters, some new actors, and just kind of see where it goes. Now, if we look at some more comments, I wouldn't even say again that this is negative, but some of you guys mentioned that this is basically just Modern Warfare 5. And I really don't think that we should have that feeling because we don't know what kind of game it's going to be yet. I think Modern Warfare, the series, it's concentrated on Makarov. It's concentrated on Captain Price, the Special Air Service, Task Force 141, world global conflicts like World War III happening on the brink of, that type of stuff, special operators. But I think that you can have so much more than just that and you can still have modern settings. So I don't think that calling this Modern Warfare 5 is a fair assessment of what it's going to be. I really don't. Now, I don't know if you guys ever seen the show SEAL Team, but sometimes they just went to do operations like every episode almost, and it was like a completely new operation, a completely new area with completely new characters. Maybe something like that. It could be something similar to that. That could be interesting as well. It's obviously still very early days when it comes to Call of Duty 27. I think next year we could probably be getting a lot more information on it, maybe a few more leaks, and kind of figuring it out, letting it marinate. But I've already seen some stuff on Twitter where people are sharing how disappointed they are and how this is a disaster, this is absolute shit, this is gonna suck. And I think wanting something and not getting it is disappointing. Like, it is. If a lot of you guys want an Advanced Warfare, I can totally understand that. And I can understand the disappointment by not getting it, especially when you thought for so long that you would get it and you thought that it was like locked in. But to say that it's gonna be shit and it's gonna be disappointing, I don't think we know that yet. I definitely don't want to shit on it. I don't want to shit on it. Like I've said multiple times, I gain nothing from a Call of Duty game being bad. Now, if I play the fucking game and it's bad and the campaign is bad, then I'll critique it, in my opinion, in a bad way, right? But I'm not gonna wish any bad on it. I'm not gonna say, oh my god, Call of Duty 27 is fucking cooked already. No, I don't know that it will be. I think it has a lot of potential to do a lot of really cool stuff. It has potential to launch a new sub-franchise and just give us something different again. I liked a lot Call of Duty World War II. I know some of you guys weren't big fans of it, but I really did like it a lot. Thought Sledgehammer Games did a wonderful thing there. Their cinematics were great. Some of the setups were awesome. Vanguard. I know a lot of you guys hated Vanguard, hated the story, hated the way that it was maybe cut up and going back and forth, but there was something unique about it that I enjoyed. Maybe it's because I spent too much time in Call of Duty that playing Vanguard felt so different that I was happy to play something different with brand new characters. It was fun. It was cool. The cinematics were beautiful. So I have a lot of faith in what Sledgehammer can do with a full cycle, without being rushed, without having to do someone else's work like they did with Modern Warfare 3. Modern Warfare 3's campaign was a disaster. We know that. But there are other areas, there are other sections weren't too bad at all, especially multiplayer. Very fun. Zombies, pretty good. So I think with them having more time to work on a brand new game and write it and do it how they want to do it, I think there's a lot of potential. And I'm not jumping on any hate train or anything like that. If anything, I'm going to hype it up until I get my damn hands on it and I can see what it's all about.